What might have been the fatal blow, in a sense, that would have persuaded Boris Johnson that now was the time? Obviously, Nadeem Zahawi, in his resignation letter, pointed out and used the word dignity, that there was need to leave with dignity. Do you think this is Boris Johnson doing that?
Well, it's certainly more dignified than being dragged out kicking and screaming, which was certainly the alternative. And I think Darren is absolutely right that it was actually those two things. Graham Brady, who is the Tory backbench shop steward, telling Boris Johnson that if he tried to cling on until Monday, the rules would be changed and the parliamentary party would actually get him out. And you've got the cabinet ministers who went in yesterday, and amongst them actually people who've been incredibly loyal to him. Grant Shapps, the Transport Secretary, Priti Patel, the Home Secretary, them telling him, look, the game really is up. It reminded me, because I'm just about old enough to remember it, the last days of Margaret Thatcher, and the same thing happened. The only way that she was shifted was when the cabinet went into her and said, look, sorry, there's no way you can carry on. You've lost the support of the party. You have to go.
Margaret Thatcher, Nigel, it's Alistair speaking here, and I raise you Gordon Brown, who after that election, where neither of he nor Dave Cameron had won an overall majority, but Gordon Brown's antics, Labour Party, I hasten to remind everybody, was likened to an occupation, like a student squat. He wouldn't leave.
No, you're right. I mean, Gordon was actually squatting in number 10. Obviously, it was a slightly different situation that both in Margaret Thatcher's case and in Boris Johnson's case is actually an internal party matter. What we were dealing with back in 2010 was the question of whether or not there would be a coalition. And obviously, Gordon Brown was trying very hard to do some kind of deal with the Liberal Democrats. What actually came out afterwards, really, was that David Cameron had put an awful lot more work into getting that coalition off the ground. And there was no way that Nick Clegg, then the Lib Dem leader, was ever going to work with Gordon.